While I was over there, some lady came and grabbed me and said, "You got to talk to this guy." I think it was her father-in-law, is a rabbi from the synagogue in Sderot, which is right on the Gazan border, and was one of the towns that was invaded by the Hamas fighters on October 7th. And so she took me over there to meet and talk to him, and he's telling me a story. He was in the synagogue on October 7th, which is right next to where the police station was. And he heard the shooting outside, like major shooting. So he went running outside, and he saw the police like hiding behind their cars, shooting at the Hamas fighters. And the Hamas fighters were advancing down the street on him and shooting back. And the police were terribly outnumbered. And so he turned to run back into the synagogue, and one of the Hamas fighters shot him in the back. And it hit him right below the shoulder blade back here, went right through his chest, and came out right here. Okay, like hit him right where his heart was, and came out right where his heart was. And when he eventually got to the hospital, and they did a CAT scan and everything, found out that the bullet actually went around his heart, and then came out. Did not touch his heart. It's a long story, and I'll let you go over and listen to his interview on my YouTube channel, or I'll probably put it up on the YouTube channel as well as on the locals page. But suffice it to say, it was a miracle. Without a doubt, it was a miracle. This guy got literally shot. Should have killed him immediately. He waited an hour bleeding out while the battle raged all around him. A suicide bomber ran into that police station across the street from his synagogue and blew himself up and flattened a 2-story building. The whole police station was just a pile of rubble. Killed a ton of people in there. And he listened to all that, watched it out the glass doors, or the doors of the synagogue, and was eventually driven to the hospital in his own car by one of his friends. 3 weeks later, he walked out of that hospital, and now you wouldn't believe anything had ever happened to him. He looks like he's ready to go play football. It's amazing. It's an absolute miracle. And we heard more stories like that when I went to Barzilai Hospital in Ashkelon, the same hospital that treated him, from the trauma surgeon that we interviewed. She said, "We see this all the time. Like, people come in here with injuries that in the Bronx, where I worked in New York, would have been life-ending injuries. They would be dead. They would be rolling a cadaver in here. And they come in here with injuries like that, and we go back and we look at the scans, and it's like the bullets go out of their way to miss vital organs. It's unbelievable. We just see miracles every day here. It's crazy. So you can call that a coincidence if you want. But I happen to believe that we have a sovereign God who is powerful enough to do that if he so chooses. And he's also even more powerful than that. Sure, he can make the bullet go around your heart. He can make the bullet miss you. He could make the guy never fire the bullet if he wanted to.
My name is Hertzel Shaobi.
Okay.
I am the rabbi of the synagogue in Sderot. The synagogue is nearby the police station. Mm-hmm. I came in the morning.
October 7th.
October 7th, and suddenly I heard shooting. I said to myself, what is that? I didn't believe that it can be terrorist of Hamas, but I go out to see what happened. Then I saw the police near the police station. There is shooting and many people running, saying, yelling. So I told myself that it's not for me. And I tried to go again to my synagogue, and then one of the terrorists of Hamas shot me. The bullet came in my gut.
Came out your chest.
I have a big damage in all the. I have I was very lucky because it's near my house. Little.
Amazing.
So I have no what to do. I running to the with all the these running to the synagogue. I make a phone call to the emergency. They said, "Why we coming?" I didn't believe that in all Sderot there are many terrorists and they're shooting. So I was staying 1 hour, and my blood go out and go. And I have how to lymphoma. So
Did you think you would die? Did you think that you would die?
Oh, of course, my Israel. And then I decide to talk with God. I did, God, please, I want to live. I want to be a rabbi of the synagogue. I want to make many mitzvot and think to help people. Leave me, I want to live. So suddenly my friend came. So he said, what happened? I told him, the terrorist shot me. He saw it. What were you doing? What about the emergency? I said that I am staying 1 hour and not emergency. So my lucky was that my car was near the synagogue. I give him the key of my car. He take me to an emergency of Sderot.
In your car?
In my car, right. Very lucky for me.
Oh, it's a miracle. It's a miracle.
Okay, miracle. So I arrived to the emergency. They took me to hospital. And then after, they make tipulim. I was in hospital of Ashkelon. By one day, another day, they took me to hospital of Tel HaShomer.
So you were in Barzilai Hospital?
Barzilai Hospital. And then after, I was around 2 weeks in Tel HaShomer Hospital. I have an operation. It's hard to me to talk. But Baruch Hashem, I model HaKadosh Baruch Hu, to God, that give me life.
Mm-hmm. Amazing, amazing. And you look like you're ready to go play football.
People don't believe that I would shoot. Oh, you look very good.
Yes, you look very good.
Right. But
amazing, amazing.